I really appreciate you joining me today. This court case that is ongoing has some of the most shocking evidence that I've ever heard, but I feel it's really important to highlight this, and if this video does get taken down, I will put it on the website tomorrow when the website is back up. The Instagram has been deleted and so has the website. It's been hacked, but I will be able to get that back by today. This is mainly due to these sorts of topics and stories that we cover on the channel, which highlight things that are really important. 11 people are standing trial in Glasgow. They are accused of being part of a satanic child sex ring. The indictment is 14 pages and there are 43 charges. The offences took place from 2012 up until as recently as 2019. 11 people are accused of taking part in a child sex ring that included witchcraft, attempted murder, serious sexual violence, and the next part of the trial will take place next year. 7 men and 4 women are facing the indictment, and they are believed to have occurred at various addresses in Glasgow. The accusations involve multiple children and mainly centred around 2 girls and a boy. Some charges say that the alleged victims were forced to take part in satanic seances where they were told they were drinking blood and eating a heart. The accusations are they were made to kill animals, do Ouija boards, and also call on spirits and demons. One of the young girls is said to have been shut in a microwave, a fridge, an oven and also a freezer during attempts to kill her. Other accusations in the trial are that they sexually abused the children, and the people that are standing trial are Ian Owens, 44 years old, Elaine Lannery, 38 years old, Leslie Williams, 41, Paul Brannan, 40, Marion Gallagher, 38, Scott Forbes, 49, Barry Watson, 46, Mark Carr, 49, Richard Cagagan, 45, Leona Lang, 50, and John Clark. And every single one of them denied the charges. Several other people that are also involved are Maureen Goody, Stephen McKendry, Robert Brown, James McLean and Douglas Gaccaran. All of them are deceased. The judge at the High Court said the case was a very unique situation and questions were raised over how best to hear the evidence from some of the witnesses during the trial. The lawyers were given to the end of the year to lodge any complaints about any of the proceedings that will carry on next year. The prosecution said that the members of the group are alleged to have got a young boy to courier drugs on their behalf. The second charge is against 10 of the members who are accused of assaulting one girl for half a decade from when she was 6 years old. They are accused of drugging her, running a wheelchair into her legs, putting a plastic bag over her head, forcing her to eat cat food, and it was said that Owens, Lannery, Williams, Brannan and Gallagher assaulted a young boy and they were accused of holding his head underwater inside a bath that was filled with blood. They are also accused of trying to kill 2 other victims that were both girls. The charges that they are standing trial for date from 2015 to 2020. They forced the children to act like dogs and cats and also eat dog food. The group are also alleged to have chased the children around while wearing masks of the devil, and they are also accused of hanging a girl from a nail on a wall. Court documents have revealed that 11 members wore cloaks and devil horns and got the children involved in witchcraft, leading them to believe they themselves would metamorphosize into animals. They also made the young boy stab a budgie to death and are also accused of killing a number of dogs and also getting children to kill the dogs. Owens faces a number of charges in relation to the rape of an older girl on various occasions over the period of 7 years, and some of these incidents involve Watson, Brannan, Clark and Forbes. Other charges included members of the group raping a boy and a younger girl and making the older girl operate the camera and recording the abuse. They also arranged for another girl to go to Turkey with a different male, and the prosecutors said that they were trying to sell them for sexual services. And this is really interesting because years ago people would have said this is like a conspiracy, but since Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, everybody knows that smuggling children across the world for sexual services is real and it does happen. Owens and Lannery also face charges for attempting to defeat the ends of justice and also perverting the course of justice, and they threatened one of the girls and also called the police after being disconnected. So some of these charges are some of the most shocking that I've ever heard, and I think that everybody else would agree with that as well. But it doesn't seem to be getting the attention that it deserves on social media and in the press. Children are really at risk of being groomed, and in this case it shows exactly how satanic it is as well. And this is really coincidental, following on from Halloween, on a night where people sort of embrace evil. And this is something that I really think people need to think about, and I really want to hear what people have to say. I'll definitely keep you updated on the outcome of this trial, and don't forget to send your stories to news@scarcitystudios.com.